Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We are going to be talking about Madden 19, and more specifically, is Madden 19 a competitive game or a casual game? We're going to do a deep dive into that topic right now. If you guys are excited for Madden 19 and want to see more content on it every single day, make sure to drop a like down below on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Guys, I've been taking a break from YouTube. I got kind of burnt out, but I am ready. I am back on the grind for Madden 19. There's so many cool things that are coming out in the next couple weeks, and I am excited to show them with you. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I might have misspoke right there, but we're just gonna keep it in. And first of all, before we get into any of this, I just want to say all this gameplay is from Eric Rayweather. He gave me permission to use it in this video. His link will be in the description. Great YouTuber on the competitive side. He shows you guys so many good tips and tricks on how to be better, how to improve your game. If you want to check him out, like I said, links in the description. With what I was saying before, I think we need to define what is competitive and define what is casual in terms of Madden. So I think a casual Madden game is a game that you can hop on, you can be all right at, and you can have fun immediately, like with no barriers whatsoever. I think for a competitive Madden game, there has to be an immediate and definite skill gap. If you play somebody that's better than you're gonna lose. There has to be an immediate skill gap. There has to be a way that you can show this person is this skill, this person is this skill. No fluke, no randomness, barely any animations. That, in my opinion, is the most competitive style, the most, I guess, tournament-ready Madden game. Now, in my opinion, most Maddens in the past, like Madden 17, Madden 18 especially, Madden 16 especially, have all been ruled by animations. And I think animation-based games are not really competitive, and it's definitely not what the competitive players want. Let's say you have Aaron Rodgers and you're going to throw the ball deep to, I don't know, Randy Moss. If Randy Moss goes up for a catch in a competitive-based style, there has to be some skill-based reason why you're going to catch this ball and not randomness. In Madden 16, in Madden 15, a little bit, maybe a little bit in Madden 25, it was really based around just animations and randomness. Madden 18, there's definitely a lot of randomness. Animations weren't really a big thing with catching the football, but it was a lot of animations. Now, with my experience from playing Madden 19 at EA Play and playing the Madden 19 beta, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of animations in this game. So if you're going to hop into it, try to play competitively for money, just know that there is going to be a lot of animations that will determine what happens in the game. For some people, they're gonna absolutely love that. They're gonna love that they can go online and just have fun, chuck it up to OBJ, and maybe one out of every 2 attempts, he's gonna come down with it. Other people are not gonna like that. They're gonna be playing for money. They're gonna be playing big games, and they might play against someone who's not so good, and they get bailed out and lucky. That's just the nature of an animation-based game, and in my opinion, 19 is really based on animations so far from the builds that I've played. Some of the biggest gameplay features that are based on animations are catches and hit sticks. So for example, if I throw the ball up and I click Y or triangle, I will get an aggressive catch. If I have a high overall receiver versus your low overall defensive back, it's a pretty good shot that I'm gonna come down with it. And you guys have seen that in Madden 19 gameplay, whether it's on your screen right now or from other people's channels. Animations are definitely very prevalent when it comes to catching the football in this year's game. Another big thing is hit sticks. There are a lot of hit sticks in Madden 19, and while it is very fun to look at, and it's fun when you can lay the hit stick on somebody else, when somebody hit sticks you and you get absolutely destroyed, it's definitely upsetting. So those are 2 gameplay, I guess, aspects and areas where animations are extremely important and happen a lot. Now, with Madden 19, there's also a lot of user-based skill, which is something that I think is absolutely great for the competitive side of the game. In my opinion, this year, running the football is very user-based skill. You can't just hold sprints, run the OP run play, go to the outside, and score every single time. You really have to judge where the hole is, where the opening is for the offensive line, use your stick skill to get through, and in the open field, you can do the one cut, you can do spin moves, you can do jukes. It's a lot more user controlled, which I think it means that there's a little bit more user skill with it, and it's not so much what are the OP run plays, let me run those. It's how do I get through this hole using whatever play I have. It's not so much, like I said, knowledge, it's more skill based, which I think is really good for competitive players. Another user based skill in this game is actually tackling. Now, when you do spin moves and juke moves on offense, those can easily be countered on defense by holding LT and strafing. This year, they made it a very, very big deal that if you were using your your linebacker or your safety or whoever it is that's going to make the tackle, and you're strafing, the other person tries to do a move, you pretty much won't get faked out by it whatsoever. So that aspect is, I would say, so pretty competitive. Jeez, I can't talk there. Now, the last aspect of user-based skill in Madden 19 is just usering your linebacker or your defensive back or whoever you are using. If you're going to try to intercept the ball, use one of those players. It's definitely a lot of skill. You can't just run around holding Y. You can't just hold RT and hold sprint. You have to strafe. You have to run. You have to stop. You can't hold Y all the time. You can't hold triangle all the time. That is something that's definitely skill-based. So I think the real question is, what am I saying with all of these words? Am I saying the game is competitive? Am I saying the game is casual? Well, honestly, it's a little bit of both. I would say it strays more towards the casual side in this game in Madden 19 because there is a lot of randomness. There's a lot of animations. There's a lot of things that are just plain exciting but might not be great for competitive style. But there's also a lot of aspects like the biggest thing, running the football this year, that are definitely competitive and user skill based in my opinion. So I think for competitive players, this year might be tough for them. There's a lot of randomness, like I said before, but there's also things that you can do that you can outwork your opponent if you have the knowledge and obviously just the user skill. I think the way Madden Ultimate Team and Madden in general is going is they definitely want Madden to be an esport. There's things like weekend league, online tournaments that have been implemented into online head-to-head and especially MUT. So I think from a competitive standpoint, it's definitely something that EA is going to be pushing. However, I don't think that the game is exactly a competitive game at this point. I think something like Call of Duty, something like Overwatch, even Fortnite, they're definitely very skill-based games, even though there is some randomness, but the skill-based parts of the gameplay definitely outweigh the randomness parts of the gameplay, and I don't think I can say that for Madden 19. So if you're a casual player, you're probably gonna have fun in this game. If you're a competitive player, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna run into some BS that you probably don't like, but I think that's how sports games are in general. It's really hard to make a good sports game without animations, especially when you can only control one user player and there's like 10 other people that you don't have to control, or you should control, but you can't. A lot of the things are going to be animations that you have to use. So that's my opinion. It's a little bit of both, but I'd say it's more a casual game this year than it is competitive. Guys, if you played the beta or you played it at EA Play, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is it competitive or is it casual? Once again, I just want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video, guys. I'm going to be uploading Madden 19 content as much as I possibly can. I just having a lot of fun doing this, and if you want to see it and you do enjoy it, make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And I said this before, most of the gameplay that you're seeing on your screen right now is from Eric Rayweather. His link will be in the description if you want to check him out. Great tips channel for Madden 18, and I'm assuming he's going to be great for Madden 19. Either way though, guys, if you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I will see you in my next upload. Peace.